YouTube, what is good? It's your boy GaminWitTyreezy back with another video. And before we get started on this tier list for Rangers, I want to ask you guys to please like the video. If anything you can do, just like the video immediately. Even if you're having a bad day, like the video. I needs to get into the algorithms, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get straight into it. Today we're gonna be doing the tier one or S tier, S plus tier, whatever you want to rank the best tier grade level for Rangers. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. This tier is it's gonna be a little harder to obtain these guys and to obviously promote them because they're first and second from greatest to worst. They're all S tier. They're all good to have, but we're gonna rank them from like best to the least best. But they're all good, if that makes sense. You want to have at least one or two of them on your team if possible. The first guy is gonna be Felix. Yeah, he's apparently reading his stuff and looking at, you know, what people are saying. He targets the back line with his ultimate and it reduces the attack. Obviously, this is going to be, I think this is his ultimate, right? No, that is not it. This is it right here. This is going to be his ultimate. Um, but yeah, let's go to his first ability. It's going to be Arrows of the Divine Wrath. It's pretty basic. He shoots arrows at the furthest enemy, dealing 480 damage. Oh yeah, this is it. Uh, At level 2, it does 720% attack and reduces the enemy's attack by 10% for 6 seconds. And at level 3, it does almost 1000% of your attack. That is insane. Oh my god. Light heroes are disgustingly overpowered. Okay. And then it reduces their attack by 20%. It's still going to remain at 6 seconds, but the reduction is even more. So, yeah. Uh, good luck getting your hands on this character though, or hero or legendary, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, even if you do get him, good luck getting tons of promotions for him, because pulling light heroes is literally impossible. But yeah, let's go to the next one. He's obviously S plus tier though. Yeah, there's not much else to say. His abilities are disgusting. As you level them up, you see that the attack damage just gets more and more. For a Dragon Roar arrow, Felix shoots a Thunder arrow or Flame arrow at arrows at random. After every 3 a basic attacks, Thunder arrow deals 240% of attack damage to enemies with the highest attack and stuns the target for 2 seconds. Okay. It's starting to make sense why he's disgustingly overpowered because he has tons of CC and damage, which is really all you're looking for in heroes is CC and tons of damage. And this guy has it for you. And Flame Arrow deals equal to 5% of max HP that the target. Oh, to that target. I'm sorry. Is it his though? Flame deals damage equal to 5% of a max HP to that target. I guess it's that target's HP. And it increases damage, more damage at level 2. The stun duration is increased at level 2, but the damage increase. Oh, it's increased to 10% as well. Okay. Damage is increased to 400%. The stun duration's at 4 seconds. That's incredibly good. And then the damage increases to 20% of the max health. Yeah. Like I said, if you guys can get your hands on this guy and get promotions and level up his stars, you're in good shape. Honestly, I think having this guy just 6 or 7 stars, you're literally gonna just plow through everything. Um, let's get to Glory. It's as you can see, 20% attack, 20% crit, and 5% crit damage. Jesus Christ, just reading this is ridiculous. The 15% crit damage plus the crit rating on one hero is nasty. And I think overall, Lion's Heart touch Torch Bearer is literally what makes him disgustingly overpowered. After reading his first two skills, you would think, oh no, it has to end there. Nah, it gets even better. Every time he triggers a crit, his own attack is increased by 10% for 8 seconds. And if you have it at level 3, it's increased to 20%. And you can constantly have this on. It all depends on how many or how often he crits. So if he crits every second or every shot, this just gets refreshed and continues. So yeah, Felix is definitely S tier or S plus tier, whatever you want to put the best ranking at. Um, he's up there. The next Ranger is going to be Seller or Cellier, if you want to say it the French way. I actually did have to Google to see if it was what I was actually saying. I was correct, but there's a French way and then I guess the American way. I'm just American. I'm going to call her Seller. But yeah, let's get to it. She's a shadow, so again, good luck getting duplications of her. She is, according to everyone in tier list and comments and other tier lists, she is tier 1 or S plus tier, S tier, whatever you want to call it. Give me 1 second. I do have to check my World of Warcraft, as you guys can see. LOL, we're going to change that. Yeah, I'm just getting boosted right now, but back to this video. Okay, Seller throws a spear at 2 enemies, dealing 480% of her. Yes, see, her first ability is literally disgusting. Because at level 3, you're almost getting 1,000% of attack. And I just don't know what else to say. Increases the damage to 960% of your attack. That is disgusting. And not only that, you can dispel buffs from enemies up to 4. There's no more to be said there. Void Magic Ball. Seller throws a light ball at an invincible enemy and priority dispels the enemy's invincible buff and deals 560 at level 3, guys. And has a chance to stun. 40% is huge, but at level 2, you're going to get a guarantee stun, so you don't even have to worry about not stunning because you're going to get the stun. So I just got to make sure I get my XPs. And then at level 3, it's obviously 100% you're never going to not stun. So that's disgusting. Then you have Sen, you just get your attack bonus, HP bonus, and souls. Again, another disgusting passive. With every energy skill Seller casts, her attack is increased by 3%. And her attack speed is increased by 3%, stacking up to 5. 3 times 5, do the math. Disgusting. That's 15%. Is that 15 or am I that's pretty sure it's 15. Level 2 is 6. So 6 times 5, that's 30. You're getting 30% attack speed and 30% attack. And at level 3, you're getting 50% attack and 50% attack speed. Like this is unreal reading this. Like I understand why light and shadow heroes are so hard to get because their abilities are disgustingly overtuned. If you run into anyone that has her 8 stars and you're in arena, just quit. Just surrender. You're not winning. And lastly, it's going to be Tail. Um, yeah, this is this hero is also disgustingly amazing. This is a guy that's a little more obtainable in a sense where you can get duplications of him and not feel like you're being raped of your resources. Let's get into it. Madness Shooter. Tell directs his owl to rush towards his current target's direction and deals 480% of attack damage to the enemy along the way with an additional 10% attack reduction effects on the targets for 4 seconds. Anything that reduces attack is always a plus because, you know, that means you take less damage. It's quite obvious. Yeah, there's not much more to say. Level 2, 640, 20% reduction. Level 3, 800, 30% reduction. It's disgusting. Yeah, then you have suppress, aims a target for precise shooting after every 3 basic attacks, dealing 160% of attack damage to the target with a 30% chance to stun. As you guys can see, is a reoccurring CC that all 3 of these heroes have, and it is the stun. Being able to stun somebody is huge. Any CC is huge. Silences that stun, any of those things, attack reduction, those are amazing. Um, if I could rate it, I would, depending on the stun duration, I would say having a stun of at least 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds is better than having a silence for 6 seconds. Because even though they're silenced, they can still attack. If they're stunned, they can't do anything. Like, just because they're silenced, it just means they can't use their energy, but they can still attack. Depending on what it is, that stun silence, the stun can make a huge difference. The silence, don't get me wrong, is good if you can obtain a nice silence. Of course, go for it. But the stun is next level. They can't do anything for that duration of time. Um, Soul Divine Spear, again, this is disgusting. Whenever you see crit rate increase and crit damage increase, it's it's a done deal, bro. It's like you can't ask for much more for a damage dealer to have his critical strike chance increased, and then his crit damage along with his chance to increase, his damage increases as well. So like it's increasing how often you crit, and every time you crit, your damage will be bonus by 30% or 20% or 10%. So whenever you see that, it's a big yes, yes. And then you you have these disgusting, I don't even know what you call this last one. I guess it's a passive. Every time he casts an energy skill, his own attack is increased by 5%, and his attack rating or crit rating, excuse me, sorry, his crit rating is increased by 10%. So stacking this, look at this. So if you're playing, right, you cast an energy. Let's see you have him at level 3, or it doesn't matter what, but we're just going to use level 3 because we're saying that we have him 10 stars or 11 stars. His attack is increased by 20%. And then his critical rating is attack. I said attack, I'm sorry. His critical rating is increased to 25%. And if you're stacking that with his passive Soul of Divine Spear, you're already at what, 15 plus 25? Yeah, that's 40% critical strike rating. That means you're almost going to crit every other attack realistically. It's not a 50-50 chance, it's almost 50-50, but let's be honest, like if you have a 40% critical strike rating, you're going to crit way more often than having a 10, 20 or 30%, and that's just what makes these 3 legendary heroes just disgustingly overpowered, and this is why people are rating them so high. Um, yeah, there's nothing much more to say. Again, Tail is a little more attainable because you can get him from draws. You can get Shadow and Light heroes from the Summoner's Circle as well, but it's just harder. The percentages, they don't show you the percentages when you go to this thing. There's nothing that's showing you, oh, the chances of you getting a Light and Shadow are this. But I believe the chances of you getting a legendary Light or Shadow in a Summoner Circle is probably around 5%. That's just if I had to take a guess. Also, you could get duplicates of Tail in the arena shop. If I actually can click the correct button. Oh, here we go. I'm so dumb sometimes, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, this isn't even the right one. Scratch that. You can't to get any duplicates of tail in the arena. So that even makes him harder to get. You could risk it with the magic store, or not, I said the magic store, I'm sorry, the soul store. We all know you can get them from the Kingdom Metal store. You can get all heroes, or you can get all heroes from this one. Everything is obtainable here. But the thing is, it's a pain in the ass to get these Kingdom Medals. Um, the way you want to be obtaining these Kingdom Medals is through events and through doing your weeklies. Outside of that, guys, there's not much else to say. You can use your Guild Wars stores to draw legendaries, and that's going to give you a chance of getting tail in here. Um, I'm going to be doing a tier list, another tier list for Rangers because I had people talk or comment which is the best out of Diana or Renine. And I would also add Liv into there. They're all tier 2. I would say like A tier. So yeah, I'm going to be discussing that in the next video. If this was helpful, please drop a like, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe to your boy if you happen to click on this and you're not subscribed. Yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.